What is going on, guys? Hes here, collectivekicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a detailed look and review of Paul George's very first Nike model. This is the PG1, and I'm excited to have this shoe finally in hand. The first couple colorways escaped me, so I finally was able to get a pair of these, and I wanted to give them a wear before I give you guys a review, but I wanted to ask the question, is it worth it or not? And this is from the casual perspective. Can you guys wear these casually, basically, or not? It's definitely one of those things where sometimes people feel like they can't wear something casually just because it is a basketball shoe. But Jordans started off as performance shoes that branched over to lifestyle. Ultra Boost were running shoes that branched over to lifestyle. So can you branch these over to lifestyle segment? And so the answer, in my opinion, just flat out from the beginning is yes. I think it's something that you can wear casually because the overall aesthetics of the shoe is fairly simple, but yet at the same time it has a lot of nice details, which is something that I always love to see in sneakers, and considering the price point as well. So let's go ahead and get into the review. So first things first, we'd have a look at the box, and you can see the PG logo on the top, which is funny for an older cat like me. I'm used to seeing a GP instead of a PG for Gary Payton, but Paul George, unmistakable on the box, as you can see here. A swoosh on the back, and a signature on the front. Then you can see it says PG1, and this is the best part about it. The price point is only $110. So the color of this one is Ivory Oatmeal Gum Light Brown, and the size that I got was a 9.5. Gotta be honest with you guys, if you're gonna wear these casually, and if you have wider feet like myself, you definitely gotta go up half a size. They definitely fit really snug, and it's something that I was not aware of before I bought these. I'm going to try to definitely exchange these for a size 10 because the size 10 will fit me perfectly. But let's take a look at the sneaker. So the first things first, when you open up the strap, I was expecting the laces actually to go all the way down to here. When you open it up though, you notice the laces actually start above the strap. So I think that's actually a smart move so the laces don't get caught in this section. And you know, Velcro and laces don't do very well. It kind of pulls on the strings anyway. It made it interesting because this is a really short lace then because of that. And also that means that the more you loosen this shoe, it just doesn't loosen very much. From the images of the shoe, I just definitely couldn't get a full feel for the fact that these are going to fit really snug. You can pull it really tight and lock it down more if you need, but you can also just leave it at the loosest setting possible on the shoe, and it's just fine. This is also another feature that I really liked, and one of the Nike employees actually pointed this out to me in store when I saw these for the first time, and this is the Flywire lockdown. I really like the fact that they did this lockdown like this with the Flywire holding the strap, and then it pulls across and locks down the shoe. I thought that was just genius, and it makes it just a little bit different. And so when you look at this side of the shoe, it just has a little bit more of a pop to the shoe. Moving your way up, it doesn't have Flywire, but just lace holders that pop through the upper on both sides. You can see the inside has more of a breathable material. The outside has kind of a crocodile leather sort of material. One of the cool features on this colorway, you could see it has this nappy suede Nike swoosh, which I really like there, and then you can see the little swoosh on the back. So Nike, not shy with the branding, big Nike swoosh on the side and a little swoosh there. On the back section of the shoe, you can see the 13 for his number. And then this was interesting that one had the reflective stripe, the other one didn't. Not really sure why they decided to do that, but looks pretty cool actually if you ask me. So on the tongue you can see the PG logo, and it is definitely offset from the tongue. I really think that this colorway is just a fire colorway, but I can't wait to be able to Nike ID a pair of these sneakers, man. Nike ID is going to be super dope. So moving down the shoe, you can see it has mesh that bleeds over to the forefoot of the shoe. That's definitely extra breathable. Then you have that hyperfused type material along the big toe for that extra protection. So right here you can see that the tongue is actually attached, and it's a neoprene type material. You guys already know I'm not a huge fan of attached tongues, but that's just, it is what it is. For this one it works if I can just get it a little bit bigger of a size. So on the inside you can see it has a signature and it has the neoprene sock liner with the pull tab on the back. So moving down to the midsole, you can definitely see this has a Phylon foam midsole, and then you can see it says Nike Zoom right here. And if you flip the shoe, you can see the zoom right here in the forefoot. You can't see it on the heel of the shoe because there is no zoom on the heel of the shoe. And that's probably how they were able to cut down on the price to $110. Zoom on the forefoot is great, but if they did an elite version of these shoes, they should definitely do zoom on the heel, and it'd be worth an extra 20 bucks in my opinion, because zoom is just a great technology. You can see the zoom sort of protrudes out on the bottom of the shoe, so it's definitely going to be a responsive ride when you step on the forefoot of the shoe. Love the gum sole, and the traction looks pretty cool. You see the stripe down the middle. Am I the only one that sees this, but does this look like sausage links down the middle of the shoe? And Paul George logo in the middle of the shoe right here. What do you guys think about this model? Is it one that you guys are just waiting on a dope colorway to be able to pull the trigger on? At $110, I have to say it is a great buy. You don't get a lot of tech for what you're buying, but at the end of the day, like, you get something that I really like the overall aesthetics of, and I think that they bring a lot of value to this shoe. You have a lot of great options with Nike basketball right now. You have these on the low end signature model with $110 price point, $120 price point for the Kyrie 3s, $150 price point for the KD Elites, as well as the regular model that's out. And then for the LeBron flagship is $175. And then even the Kobe ADs is an option as well. So there's a lot of variation to the Nike basketball line, but I have to say, as an entry-level model, I think that this is probably one of the better looking ones that I've ever released. You guys can challenge me on that in the comment section and let me know what is your favorite. Big thumbs up for me for the casual side of things. I think these look great, and for a price point that won't hurt the bank too much at $110. Thank you guys for watching the review, though. Hopefully this was informative for you guys from the casual perspective, and leave some comments if I missed anything particularly about the shoe. And yeah, that's all we have. Thank you guys again for watching. Catch you guys for some more sneaker videos soon. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. Thanks.